Welcome, Duck fans. My name is Rob Coolish, and I'm joined by sophomore women's swimmer Louise Moores for our third installment of the Stevens Women's Swimming video blog. Louise, as always, thank you for the time. You guys, no competitions this week, but I'm sure you're working hard. What's going on in practice?
Actually, this was probably one of the hardest weeks of this first semester in our season. Saturday's practice, super hard. Really tough swim. It was 48.25s, which is a short length, but a lot of them. They were all sprint, and then like a 50 in between each 8. It was brutal. And then we got out of the pool, beaten up, and had a Brad dryland, which was probably worse. Legs are still hurting.
Assistant coach Brad Thornton, for those of you
yeah. So we had lots of squats, lots of running, pretty much killed our legs. Still can't walk down the stairs from class, but it's all for the good of the team and our performances. So yeah, we're just coming off of that, super hard practices, and soon we should be tapering. It's on the horizon. Tapering
for the ECAC is the first, real championship meet of the year, if you will. Because there's no competition, I kind of want you to focus on, almost not a day in the life, but kind of just take the viewer through, maybe a typical, almost a typical day. How you have to budget your time between maybe 2 swim practices, a lift, and then also a ton of class.
Yeah. Well, right now I'm taking 18 credits, pretty average. Next semester I'm going to take 21. Which is just an extra one. It's kind of a lot.
Is that essentially 7 classes for a semester?
Yeah.
Now at Lafayette, I went to Lafayette, I only had to take 4 per semester to graduate on time.
Yeah.
So just to kind of put that in perspective.
Yeah, engineering curriculum is pretty heavy load, but we can all manage it. That's why we're here, And then adding the swimming on top of it, it's a huge time commitment, but we all want to do it. We're Division III. People here swim because they want to swim, and they love it. So everybody's prepared to make the time commitment, which is 8 practices a week, doubles on Tuesdays and Thursdays for sprinters, Mondays and Wednesdays for mid-distance, and then distance has an extra one on Friday to get the yardage in. We do dryland twice a week, I think, lifting 4 times, abs twice. So it's a lot of physical activity, but we go to class mentally, right there, and then you go to swimming and you get your physical side.
How much of, let's say on a 3-day span, you'll have a single practice, a double, a lift. How much of that 72 hours do you feel is already accounted for before you can even talk about your free time, maybe some homework and things like that?
I'm not quite sure. We'd have, 4 hours of exercise, let's say average on those 3 days. Probably the same for classes, so that's 8 a day.
I was looking for a bigger number there, but...
No, and then you have to think about homework, which, you have, it's due at this class, I gotta do it before practice, because then I have to go straight from practice to class. So it really helps you manage your time, and you have to get things done. It puts everything in order. Swimming does. Swimming helps like that.
Kind of just to be very regimented, do you guys all have calendars that you're using, or is it just kind of, you just know what you have to do and you just kind of go for it? Or is it kind of probably individualized? It's
individualized. My roommate and I have a little schedule, and it's got swim, it's got work, it's got meetings on it. We use Outlook calendar, which is fantastic.
I agree. That's how I remember to come to this every single day, or every Monday.
Yeah, so I have a meeting with the coaches after this, just a quick 5-minute meeting about, tapering and championships and what to look for right after this. And that's how I remembered.
Well, thanks for the time. We're going to be off next week, and then come back when you guys are probably in the middle and kind of tapering and really kind of gearing up for those ECACs. So look forward to that and enjoy hopefully a little bit less of that workload in the pool. But thanks for joining me again, and until next time, stevensducks.com for all your latest women's swimming news.